So we are entering a time, I think everyone's calling it the JK Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
The Renaissance. I like it.
Do people agree with that statement?
What's the JK News Renaissance?
I don't know, that's what it says.
Renaissance.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is this new era, since we all have other side gigs, and that this is no longer our main. We can do all kinds of funny experiments.
We don't care anymore, baby.
Because they're careful.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, it's like we could go to Vegas and play. We just fucking double down on people's rumors, saying that you're fucking fucking us off. You're gone.
Fucking us off.
You're like, oh, I made enough in group. No, fuck you guys. I don't need you anymore, right? So we played with that.
But that's the best part. I actually like you guys.
That's a healthy relationship.
It's awesome.
That's what's funny, right? So we played into it. People actually believed it. And then we did the whole fucking skit out there. We got the Trump Tower. We could have got any other place. Yeah. But we had to get the Trump Tower.
Also could have eaten any other buffet.
No, and I wish we did.
For the buffet, that was a must. Okay?
That was a buffet where I was like, I paid for this for 9 days. 9 long days.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
That was probably one of the worst buffets I've had.
Let me tell you something.
That's dedication
Okay, no.
to the joke, though, man.
Out of all of the really good buffets, that one was
So many.
And it wasn't just because it was like the food quality. It just felt kind of sad.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, my life
there was a
vitality dropped.
Yeah, but there was a consistent plasticky taste in everything.
Yeah.
When you walk in and the meat
So you're saying it's
carver-
consistent?
and the meat carver looks at you like,
What the fuck do you want?
He's trying to help you out?
Dude, he's like, my family's in prison back there. Please don't eat here. It's bad for us.
Dude.
But you know what makes it worth it is because I knew that the appreciation of me showing you the food of your culture, right?
Circus.
And it
We
made
could have
you
just gone to the
laugh,
South
right?
Gate, but it's fine.
But there's comments there saying that was a fucking hilarious scene. And I was like, it was so worth it. And we were out of budget because we spent 20 grand at the Trump Tower. So we had to go there and it just kind of worked out that way.
I mean, it was hilarious for us, for sure.
And it was my idea to go to the Trump Tower, obviously, because, Joe calls me and he's like, okay, so we were just at JK today, and obviously you weren't here because you're moving. He's like, here's my pitch. He's like, we're going to do this thing at the Trump Tower, and it's your idea. And I'm like, all right.
Okay, this is me.
It was awesome.
We did a whole fucking off the record about being in the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
We did a whole fucking joke.
I wasn't
around
here
that.
for it, but yeah, it was good.
I forgot who was here for it.
Trump was.
But you did fill me in after it, to your credit, that's what I'm saying. And then you're like, it's your idea, we're gonna do this.
Take 100% responsibility, Steve.
And then the best part is like when we're about to do the video, Joe's like, okay, that first take, that's not what we want. And he's like, here's the take that we want. And then Joe's like, well, because Steve's a huge Trump supporter, and I'm like,
We gotta play into it, dude.
it's all funny.
You know what I will say?
Whatever the rumor is, we gotta double down.
It's like, Steve's
It's the
white,
best.
he must be a Trump guy, let's go.
And a Jabberwocky supporter.
Yeah, I like the Jabba.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
we
I
see
do
the
like the
Jabba.
Jabba. I do like Jabba.
What I will say about this Renaissance is that in retrospect, when looking at that trip to Vegas, that kind of felt like in this new season, kind of like our retreat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right? Our
We needed
baptism.
it. It was good. It was good.
We all did become closer as a result of that trip.
yeah.
Yeah.
And because some of the ideas that maybe some of us might not naturally be inclined to like pitch, most of it, having to commit to it felt like having to commit to this brotherhood.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So it was really, really cool.
But isn't it just a sausage fest in here though?
Yeah, don't we need more feminine energy and different perspectives?
But that's why I'm here. We
I
talked
thought
about
that's why Anthony's here too.
I'm the feminine energy of the group.
I don't know what you mean by that, but
But doesn't
But
feminine energy come from guys too?
But what about the eye candy? That's what we need, right? Because that's what people miss. They miss the eye candy.
Anthony and Ryan. Is our
just Ryan.
Ryanimay.
Did you just flash your breast?
Well, I gave them eye candy, dude. I know they've been. We got some horny incels and shit that's been missing the.
And then Steve's the big dick of the group.
You know,
Not exactly.
sometimes because I'm part of this dance club called Kinjas, sometimes fans will ask this question like, how come there's no girls, even though we have girls now, but in the past,
In Kinjas.
yeah, how come there's no girls and stuff like that? You guys should put girls in.
Do you say fuck you, bitch?
They can never be storm chasers. That's what he said.
Our fans are like, hey, fuck Kinjas.
my point is that, you know, there's also a bunch of like girl clubs out there that don't have guys in it, and like those safe spaces that allow for whatever chemistry or conversation to come about is natural. Just, you know what I mean? And in this space, even though for sure there have been like women in the past that have been a part of the show and whatnot, but in this renaissance, in this season, because it's like all dudes, I gotta admit the chemistry and the fun that I have here is on a whole other level.
And I want to take credit for being this genius who's like,
Dr. Joe, dude. Dr. Joe.
You had a vision.
I had this trajectory, right? Yeah. Like, it's been so female empowerment focused that it was that
Everyone knows that.
this space for men disappeared.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, we need to bring that back, because then maybe we could at least represent the guys that don't want to be incels, right? But see, that's my narrative to kind of squeeze in here, but the reality is the girls just don't want to fucking come here no more. So then, like,
That's the truth.
so the truth is they started dropping like flies, and after a while, it was kind of hard to, you know, have regulars come here. But I said, you know what? It's a new era, and I do really believe, like, this is just me honestly speaking, we are living in this weird era of redefining what is masculinity, what is a man, a good person supposed to be, right? And I feel like there's just so much of these confusing role models, right? Especially like the whole men's rights stuff, and I don't really get it, but it sounds like anti-woman.
Wait, guys don't need rights?
What's men's rights? What is that?
It's guys who are.
I love that. We should just leave it at that. What is that?
First of all, guys who are playing World of Warcraft need something to listen to, and we try to be that. We try to be that every fucking time. Okay? And that's it. That's what men do.
But then what I've been witnessing though is that like there's a lot of separation, right? There's this weird fucking thing going on with like super Democrats, super Republicans, super fucking pro-female, I hate men, super fucking male guys that are like, no women allowed, I'm running away from all women. Male guys, you know, not the fucking male guys, right?
Not to be confused with male men, because that's a different profession.
You want to know what actually is the best? Everyone acts like it's like Joe and Bart or whoever, they were like, no more chicks on JK, and not what actually happened, which is like, there's a lot of people who are really mean to the chicks here.
Exactly.
And the chicks are like, we don't want to go on here anymore because everyone's so mean. And then
No, it's not. The way that you make it sound like is that we're mean. The comments are mean. Yeah. The comments are mean. That's what it sounds like. Though. We're being mean to the girls.
Yeah, that made it.
My bad.
That's why I was like, wait.
No, the comments are so mean to these chicks. And then the chicks like, I don't want to go here anymore. Fuck this shit. This is not worth it at all. I won't go here anymore. And then the comments are like, see, you guys want to hear the chicks here? What a sausage fest. It's like, yeah, you made it a sausage fest, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah. You like the titties? They're gone because of you,
No more fucking any of that.
You know what's crazy?
No more eye candy here.
I don't know why chicks get it so bad. Because like sometimes I'll say crazy shit, right? When I say crazy shit, like Jill's like on her Instagram, whatever, and then DMs. I can't believe you're fucking with this guy.
And they don't even fucking
I can't believe you have a kid with this guy. And boom, just all this fucking hate, right? And she goes, oh my God, what did you say on JK News? I'm like, oh, I don't know. She goes, check your DMs. I'm like, I look and I'm like, oh, we love you on JK. It's so fucking cool. I'm like, oh, I don't have anything.
Because they're too fucking cowards.
Like, hey, babe, I'm doing good, man.
Because there's too fucking coward to talk to him directly or any of us. They go to our women.
And she hasn't even been on in fucking like 3 years or some shit.
What happened to the chicks here? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, yeah, no shit.
And that's the thing is like, and a lot of, and then that's also why a lot of girls just like, they stick on Big Mood, because the Big Mood fans don't fuck with them the way that fucking JK fans fuck with them.
I wonder how it lasted so long. It's because they're being nice. God, everyone's so fucking stupid though. They're like, I don't know, I don't get it. I yelled at this chick for like 4 hours. Why won't she respond to me?
And not everybody who's watching right now, obviously the ones that pretended to unsubscribe and then came back later.
But you know who you are though.
Commenters are different than the normal audience, let's be honest.
Yeah. Like, that's 100% true.
It's a different thing.
Because there's also fuckheads out there that make multiple accounts and just keep talking shit religiously and try to, you know, but...
Well, they also say that
the real fans.
Me and Joe fucked up when we bought Luna at $5.
Today's video is brought to you by Curology. Okay, check this out. Curology, they come in a little box like this. Super chill. Every month to my door. They got really cool stuff because I don't like doing skincare. And I never did it until I started working with Curology like over 3 years ago. They've been sending this to me every single month and they made it super easy and simple for me. Boom, we got the cleanser. I just do this in the shower, real quick, real easy. Moisturizer, you know, going to places like Las Vegas, my desert face turns into the Sahara Desert, so dry, right? Okay, but best of all is this here, it says my name, Joseph Jitsukawa, right? And I have a special formula just for me that you guys can customize for your particular goals that you need for your skincare routine.
Helps you get the pussy.
Yeah, and I got a lot of that from one woman.
Oh. Guys, if you want ultra easy skincare that's actually made for your skin, Curology is the way to go. You'll get a custom prescription cream made for you by a dermatology provider for your specific goals. Whether that's tackling acne, clogged pores, skin texture, dark spots, fine lines, or something else. You start by taking a short online skin quiz, and if it's a good fit, they'll ship you your formula right to your door. Smells good too.
It feels good. I think that it makes skincare really easy for me. And as a dude, we don't always have the best reputations for hygiene.
Nah.
And I think it's because it comes with laziness. And let's make it extremely simple to beautify yourself and try to take care of yourself. Because, hey, if it's gonna be easy, why not do it? But they also have cool little things like this, which is chapstick.
I use it every day.
It's like a lightsaber too. Let me show you guys. It's pretty cool. You pull down and it comes out like that. And I go, ah, kiss me, baby. It's pretty awesome.
Because then now you can eat the pussy. Get started with Curology just like we did with a free 30-day trial at Curology.com/offtherecord. Just pay $5 for shipping and handling. That's Curology.com/offtherecord to start your free 30-day trial. Cancel anytime. Prescription is subject to consultation.
I mean, did you get wrecked or what? Dude, you put $5 grand in it, changed your life forever, but instead you talk shit. And you got wrecked. Dude. You got so wrecked.
I love it when we got
It's
fucking
so
Petty
easy.
Wop on the pod,
it's so-
dude.
But it's so
Petty
true
Wop.
though. They had this information.
You wreck yourself so hard or what, bro?
They've been watching
Daddy
every
L.
fucking video, every single video.
Boy, I know what Steve and Joe invested in. Yeah, but you didn't buy it, you stupid motherfucker.
They could have put a couple $100 and they would have had thousands.
You've been wearing that hat for over a year.
Thank you. Well,
And
this
all
one's
of
new,
us
but thank you.
fucking
Because
won.
I could afford it, you know what I mean?
How many millionaires did you make?
Over 10, easily
Over
a
10
dozen.
millionaires.
Easy,
Wow.
easy.
Who else can say that? Not many people.
Warren Buffett. And fuck him though. Fuck him. He did the old way. I don't like it that way.
And me being the, we all love to troll and shit, but I do have to give it up to you, Steve. That's another million you made for me too.
All good,
Hey,
brother.
it's a big,
Honestly, a pleasure. Honestly, you were one of the few people who were like, "This is a 5-year plan for me. I'm gonna do this." And you said it at the jump. You're like, "I'm gonna get in. It's a 5-year move for me." And you became a millionaire twice.
You can only become it twice if you lose the first million, though.
But that's the beauty, right?
That is the beauty.
That doesn't happen in 5 years.
The beauty is in the struggle.
Yeah.
When does anybody turn like a couple $1,000s into like $1 million twice?
But in reality, you don't realize it until you cash out.
Yeah.
That's why it's called realized gains and losses. If you don't understand how the game works, it goes up and down in value all day.
But you got to minimize risk. You have to attack the game in a different way. Like the way that we're attacking the game, like we could print Bitcoin, print it, right? Because we didn't buy Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin this whole time. We were migrating our funds into other assets like Luna. And so because of that, we actually beat Bitcoin in the ratios. So we can accumulate more assets because of that with less pain points. So that becomes much easier. I can now cash out, and that was my whole plan the whole time. I told my Crypto Corner crew, I'm like, hey, look, we can, you can just buy Bitcoin now and chill if you want to. That's a strategy in and of itself. But if you want to win in the ratios against Bitcoin, that's how you print Bitcoin. That's how you mine Bitcoin better than just buying an ant miner or something like that. You can actually buy a crypto that will beat Bitcoin in the ratios And I've done this like 3 times now. It's not like I'm fucking new to this. I've done this every run.
But you're a con artist, Steve.
I know, I'm a con artist. It sucks. It sucks. Dude, my corners are so sad.
And who were these millionaires that you made? They're just imaginary.
It's all bullshit. I'm just making it up. It's a fever dream.
You know what'd be genius? Let's interview all the ones that made it.
Bro,
that'll be a dope video.
Easy.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's actually do
Those
it.
are all crisis actors.
They're fucking fake.
Like the Sandy Hook ones, right? Yeah.
Hey, that's why we're in JK, and that's my favorite thing to point out to people is like, yeah, every time I'm on JK, like everyone knows I talk about crypto, and then everyone in the room is like, man, we all got wrecked because of Steve. Oh, no, they're not doing that.
Because we love control.
Why aren't they doing that?
I got wrecked because of Steve.
Yeah, how wrecked? $500,000? Sorry.
I know, man. Steve makes us lose all the time.
It's a blast, dude.
We still talking about the Renaissance or?
We're done.
The financial renaissance.
Here's the thing.
Financial renaissance
It's
for the
part of
boys. Sure, not bad.
One thing that came out of this happy accident, right,
Yeah.
that I really love
Yeah.
is that when we were like pre-JK, we were taking into consideration protecting some people in here, right? Because some people don't want that attention. Some people like our wives and girlfriends and friends and people who are here regularly. Not everyone is out here to do comedy solely or whatever, right? Like they still
Or be part of such a hard take on something.
exactly, and they don't want that kind of attention and drama. Like they don't want to get canceled or whatever. But everyone here is a degen that just doesn't give a fuck. And what that does is it creates a freeing environment where we can just talk freely without thinking like, oh damn, should we watch out for like Anthony's Kinjas and shit because they might like lose all their money in China?
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
should.
But we won't. We won't.
We just ignore
It makes no sense.
But shout outs to you though, and shout outs to you, and actually all 3 of you guys, because you guys never really got into comedy to do comedy. But like, for the sake of comedy, sometimes you do a crazy hard take, and your heart's not even in it. You don't even believe in what you're just saying. It's just in that moment, this was the funniest thing to do or say or whatever.
Because we're trying to make each other laugh.
Yeah, we're just trying
half
to
the time.
fuck each other up, right? Like
Yeah.
with words and like make each other break character.
Try not to get fired.
But I think like out of context, or if people don't understand the game of comedy, which there's some like people with Asperger's watching, they probably think we mean every single thing that we fucking say.
And as a person with Asperger's, you could say that.
I can say that because we're all just fucking around. Like we're just saying shit to fuck around. Like how I just fucking called Jill's mom earlier and told her I have a gun to my head and probably freaked her out for like 30 seconds or something.
Maybe
But
less.
More like
Probably
2
less because
seconds.
it's April Fool's Day, you fucking idiots. It's literally the first.
Honestly, shout outs to you guys for being down to being like always playing with the fine line of being canceled and ruining your actual real businesses that actually like feed you guys,
For the sake of comedy, I thank you.
Why isn't Gio in this room, Bart? Why isn't Gio in this room right now?
She wants to be a mom?
But Bart, surely it's because this room is so toxic, Bart.
Gio said that even though we're toxic men and she hates our guts, just kidding. But she did tell me this, like, how she was here recently, and it was like, man, I had a great time. It was great, like reminiscing. But she realized that the energy has changed, and she likes this change. But then it also felt like I'm used to it, but I don't want to break it apart. That's how she felt like. And I was like, that is interesting. Because I'm like, you're always fucking welcome. You're a part of this family. Like, let's go, right? And you fit right in. But she was like, no, like, when you guys were going at it, it felt like you guys are this all-star basketball team and you have these plays. And I was like on the sideline and I didn't want to mess it up.
We're the generals, dude. And we're the generals. No, we're the generals. And you know what? Tyson Kwan was the Globetrotters. Yeah. And he was fucking bouncing basketballs all around. And we're just like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to even score a basketball. I never done it.
He's like poop and caca.
So classic.
We're grooming him.
Yeah. No, but I understand. Well, it's interesting too because I loved having all of the chicks around, but I think people don't realize how much the toxic group of people just turned them off from being around here.
Yeah. Right.
And
The keyboard warrior
And over the
specifically.
it just
years,
is, man. It
I
just
think,
is.
I mean, even Julia talked about this too when she was a host.
Big time.
She's like, over the years, it chips away at you and it fucks with your head so hard, right? And then
They just want to do a good job.
she just wants to host. She's not here to do comedy. Like, we could all take it. We have people saying, I'm gonna fucking kill you when I see you one day. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick today,
You guys get those messages?
Dude, we had guys fucking emailing us and saying, I'm gonna fucking murder you one day. Like, come on, do it FaceTime.
Yeah, I'll
Why
eat her
eat-
ass right after.
And I'm like, cool, suck my average sized dick before you kill me, please.
Your dick is huge, dude. Don't lie.
No,
dude.
no,
Don't lie,
it's
bro.
hype, dude. It's all hype.
But when you didn't sign up for this
all
shit,
PR.
right? Like,
It's all PR.
I think it's very scary.
It is. No.
Like in the shit that they do
Yeah,
to the girls.
Look at Julia, bro. She didn't sign up to be a fucking on-air talent.
No.
People fuck with her hard.
Tiff didn't either. None of these chicks did. And then they all get fucked with over the years. And then everyone acts like it's some like fucking war going on. But it's like, dude, there's so much more going on than you guys even realize. Like, because you guys, like, well, not you guys. The audience, the JK real audience is great.
The
but
core
the
that
dicks,
stuck around?
but the dicks
Yeah.
are fucking loud. And so all the girls hear that, feel that, like they all get the shit from the group. So it sucks.
But the remaining careful boys, we're okay with all that. Let's go.
It's because you played safe, man.
Let's play it safe, but let's keep going. And for me, I just like this new era where we can experiment and explore a lot. And it seems like the people that stuck around to see what would happen, they're along for this ride too. And I'm super grateful for you guys watching too, because it's almost like we got this new chance to kind of shed out all of the people that just didn't mesh well with, you know, maybe what we're gonna do next.
Yeah,
Or
with the next iteration, sure,
Yeah.
or where you saw it going. But it's really not even just that for me personally. I can only speak for myself, right? But like, I just know that when I'm in this room, I feel like everybody has my back, and I didn't always feel that way like the whole time. It sometimes would feel like if I said something, if I'm on camera with somebody else, they would maybe try to pwn me, like. And not in a like fun, jovial way necessarily. It was like, no, they're gonna fucking get me good.
Yeah,
They're trying to
no, I know what you're
score-
talking
they're trying to
about.
score over
yeah,
you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then if I leave, then I think about it for like a couple days. I'm like, wait, am I like, am I just cannon fodder for that, or like, what the fuck's going on?
No, that's my.
I do feel like a couple years ago,
The best at it. The best.
a couple years ago, when wokeism was at its peak, right? There were people within guests and people within our own
It
crew,
was mostly guests for me.
yeah, that would sometimes have these. It would take the comedy out, and it would get into a certain direction of just like trying to pwn each other.
Yeah.
And it was no longer about a group of friends just having a discussion. Sometimes we'll argue about shit and joke about it, and maybe it'll be heated arguments, but we still have each other's backs.
Yeah.
But then the people that are trying to virtue signal and all that shit, and I didn't like that, man. And I'm so glad that we're past that and we're in a new era and we're gonna change. And I feel like it reflects in our fan base too. Our fan base, everybody who was too woke and all that stuff, they're gone.
Yeah, and it's funny too because people are like, well, cool, you guys got this anti-woke thing going on. It's like, yeah, we're for free healthcare and we're real fucking Trumpers here. You know, like they don't even like, people aren't even listening half the time. It's like, yeah, okay.
A lot of people's intro to politics was Trump. That's the problem. That's the problem. So everybody sees it as either or. And it's like, come on, man. There was a whole load of shit pre this.
Yeah.
That's the way, you know, you can't fucking teach them that much history.
I love the comments or the thought realm that we're a sausage fest too, because I look around everybody here and I'm like, damn, the everybody here has
Femininity.
fucking a woman back at home that they like love and respect like more than themselves or even each other.
So we're either simps, chads, or fucking.
Oh yeah, sorry. Editor, can you
Talk
cut
shit
that
about.
out?
Don't talk shit about me. I
I
always
would never respect my woman, Anthony
I
Lee.
degrade my mom, Gio, and Gio's mom.
My hoarder mother is a whore. Also, she has cancer, so be chill. Whores get cancer too, apparently.
Speaking of hard takes,
I had 2 dogs. One of them was female, and I kicked that one in the stomach every day. What were you saying,
piece of
Anthony?
shit, dude.
Anthony, what were you saying?
But to back you up, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
In the true definition of being a feminist,
Dumped on, dude.
they do, the ones that do, they do paint a picture of we're anti-woman when we're in loving long-term relationships with
Everyone.
Bart said, speak for
That's because
yourself.
they have
though.
Asperger's
He's a
and they can't
player.
read between the lines.
They think we're all damn Bilzerians or like guys that are like absolutely going home and yelling at our wives every day.
People are so literal that they go based off just jokes and just random thoughts or just ping-ponging off each other versus actual, like, we have 10, 15 years of video track record history of how we really are. but no one wants to like see past.
Yeah, but did you see the way that Anthony looked at Bart while Bart was saying that? Like, no one wants to see past thing? Anthony clearly disagrees with Bart and thinks it's all bullshit. Like, that's all the
What
nonsense.
are you looking at my fucking face through the thumbnail, dude?
Yeah, of course. I can see
Jesus.
it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like all this nuancy bullshit that we're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? I genuinely want to know.
I genuinely hate women too.
I'm telling you. My mom is.
I don't hate women. I just hate seeing them succeed. I hate seeing them vote.
And
Honestly.
that's why we're friends,
That's my
man.
biggest thing.
That's the whole renaissance we've been trying.
And this is the Renaissance, guys.
Imagine that
Pro
shit.
men, anti women.
Look, my
JK 2022.
My mom was a good mom, not a good prostitute.
Terrible prostitute.
Honestly.
Terrible at
Terrible as a
bookkeeping.
prostitute.
Awful.
That's all I heard. The reviews were
Is he
bad.
terrible bookkeeping?
Bookkeeping? That's in the same sentence as criticizing her prostitution rating?
But let us know in the comments below. Let us know if you guys are enjoying this new era, how you feel about it. What
If you don't enjoy it, don't let us know. That's the new era.
Keep it to yourself.
The
Thanks.
thing is, I do get a lot of really cool messages from people that obviously wouldn't have known anything about me if it wasn't for JK, and they're all super cool. So, yeah, all you guys that are just writing to me and just asking me shit, I like it.
Keep doing your thing. If you hate me, go on Gio's Instagram.
Hey, also, real quick, me and Joe were talking about this last night. We had dinner together, and it was awesome. And it was like, the best thing about this show is that we really don't need to do the show. We don't need it.
None of us do.
I fucking love you boys, and I really mean it. And like when I pick up my phone and I have a bunch of Careful Boys texts from our group text, there's nothing better about my day than hearing from you guys and
Oh, that's
awesome.
sweet, Steve.
I really
That's
mean
awesome.
it. And
Love you, dude.
I just mean it. I love it. I love know what you guys are up to, and I love our little vibe that we have together. And for whoever watches it, who cares?
Even when Bart's like, "What's Terra?"
Not that. Then I get mad. I tell my wife, I'm like, he's a fucking idiot.